Welcome back, fellow adventurers, to a brand new Frog God Games YouTube video. My name is Ben Barsh, and I will be your guide, dungeon master, or storyteller through all of these amazing adventures, so make sure to subscribe for more content if you're new to the channel. Also click that post notifications button, it'll notify you every time we upload a new video. Now we're going to dive into today's topic, which is the new Humble Bundle from Frog God Games. Now if you're unfamiliar with what Humble Bundle is, their mission is to bring you games, ebooks, any sort of digital content to you while supporting a charity. Now the awesome common theme with this is you also get whatever content that you are purchasing for a very low price. In addition to that, the proceeds go to charity, which is absolutely amazing. We often show a lot of appreciation for these worlds we love, like the Lost Lands, Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, anything like that. But it's also very important that we make sure we take a step back and help out the world that we live in. In doing so, you get amazing gaming content for very cheap while supporting an amazing charity. Now to talk a little bit about that before we get into the content of the Humble Bundle, Frog God Games has chosen to support a charity called RAIN. RAIN stands for Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. Their mission is to stand up against sexual assault, which plagues our world. Now in my opinion, and many shared opinions, this is a very, very honorable cause, so I please urge you, if you have the funds, to support this Humble Bundle in order to support them as well. Now let's talk about how you can support it. The link is in the top of the description if you'd like to follow along while I kind of talk about what titles you're going to receive in conjunction to supporting this amazing charity. Frog God has partnered with amazing other publishing companies to bring this to you today. If you pledge at the highest tier, which I'll get into in a second, you're going to be getting $389 worth of RPG adventures for $15. $15. Now I get everyone's in a different financial situation, but how I look at it and how I sort of justify supporting stuff like this is I'll pay the $15 and then I just won't get like a 2 or 3 Starbucks coffees for the next week or two. So let's get into the content. Now the first tier is only $1. So if, like I said, you're not in the best financial state, you can just pay $1 to get all of this stuff and support the charity. Now as you can see, there's a lot of different stuff that you're gonna get once you pledge this level. And there's no risk or anything like that with other funding sources like Kickstarter, because once you check out and support the cause, you get sent the PDFs right away. And I also wanna clarify that all these are PDFs. This is not physical copybooks. So in tier 1, it looks like we got Adventures from Frog God Games. We got some Troll Lord stuff, which is super cool. Nord Games, Fail Squad Games has an adventure in there. Now, one thing I also really want to highlight that's awesome within this Humble Bundle is Alyssa Faden, amazing dungeon architect and map cartographer. She actually threw in maps to this that are a part of it. So once you pledge the money and you get the PDF sent to you, you actually get these maps that you can use in your home game. It's super cool, and I know the great use of these is sometimes you're running a little bit behind as a dungeon master and you don't specifically have an entire encounter planned, or you haven't specifically mapped out the area yet, but you know what you envision and you know what to happen in that area. It's really cool that you can just pull one of these out and draw it out for your players, or print it out and put it out on the game table. TPK Games and Nerdarchy are actually in this level. The homies out at Nerdarchy, shout out to them. If you are not subscribed to them on YouTube, go over to their channel. They are in the Friends of the Frog section. If you look at the Frog God Games channel, it'll be on the right-hand side. Make awesome D&D content, super great guys. Go check their channel out after you watch this video, of course. I dare even say that their channel is froggin' awesome. Like frickin' awesome. The frog puns aren't gonna stop. On top of that, you get a 30% off coupon for all the companies or publishers that I mentioned just before. Like I said, only $1 for all that cool stuff. Moving on to the $8 tier, there's more adventures by Frog God Games, of course, because Frog God is spearheading this campaign. We got another amazing map from Alyssa Faden, like some more Fail Squad game stuff, more Nord Games treasure cards, which yeah, those are some of the coolest things I've ever used actually in my games. The treasure trove cards that you're gonna get will take you up to CR8. So, you know, if your players stumble upon a treasure and you don't specifically have what is in that treasure prepared, or you don't want to prepare it, make it random, go ahead and use the cards. Another thing I wanna highlight, The Druid in the Dark Forest by Ed Greenwood. If you don't know who Ed Greenwood is, he created the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. An adventure by him is easily at least worth $8 alone in and of itself. Plus you're getting all the extra cool stuff added to it. Now say you purchase this $8 section, you're also gonna get everything from the $1 section. So once you keep buying up, you keep adding on to what you previously would have had if you only purchased for $1. I don't know if that made any sense. TLDR is you get everything from the $1 section and the $8 section. Now let's move on to the $15 section, which if you purchase this, you get everything from this current Humble Bundle. Now the thing that catches my eye personally right when I look at this is you get the Tome of Horrors from Frog God Games. Now this is an enormous fully illustrated bestiary, and it is for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. So if you're looking to sauce in some new I just say sauce in. If you're looking to hop in on some new monsters, you can go ahead and pick up the $15 section. I'm on fire today. What's also really cool about this section is you're getting a bunch of system neutral guidebooks to different environments. This is the Hazardous Habitat series. It's basically a full guide which is entirely system neutral to a certain terrain. There's also the Midgard Sagas from Kobold Press, which is an action-packed adventure of a bunch of different adventures that you can kind of fit into convention-like settings. So, 4 to 6 hours. You get some more awesome Nord game stuff like Game Master Toolbox supplements, more Alyssa Faded maps, which these in alone should push you to up to that full level, and another Ed Greenwood module. I mean, seriously, I shouldn't have to convince you anymore. Now, another amazing thing about Humble Bundle is if, for say, you are more financially blessed at this certain time, you don't just have to pay $15 for all this amazing stuff. If you really wanted to, you could donate $20, $25, up to $1 million. Now, if you're watching this video right when I upload it, there's only 6 days left in this campaign. So like I said earlier, the link is in the top of the description. Please do not hesitate to back this amazing project. More importantly, support an amazing charity. Like I said, even though we love these amazing fantasy worlds like the Lost Lands, it's very important to take care of the world we live in because that's where our mortal bodies are. Our characters are everlasting. They'll be fine in the game. Unless you're playing Frog God game stuff. And that's it for me today. Like I said, subscribe for more content if you are not subscribed already. Slap a like in this video if you appreciated the frog puns at any time. Those are definitely not going to stop. Not going anywhere. Comment down below your favorite PDF out of this mix that you're most excited to get your hands on if you back the Humble Bundle project. Now, keep those rolls and spirits high. We'll see you next time.